What's poppin'? Jordan Thomas here, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things you need to know on how to get started running. This week I had such a good training week. I spent the first part of the week out in Seattle and then was able to get outside to do some track work. And I really got to thinking about why did I start running and what are the things that I would want to tell someone who was wanting to get interested in a sport that I love so much? Pick a reason to get started. There's something about running that motivates you to do it. Whether you're being forced to in gym class, you just saw a race.
Let's go!
You just want to have an overall healthier lifestyle. Whatever that reason is, that's going to help set you up for success in the future when you go to look at your goals. The way that I came to running, well, it was a little bit of an accident, honestly. I showed up in high school ready to play soccer because that's what I did in middle school. But turns out I showed up 2 weeks too late. And so I wasn't sure what other sport I would even be good at. I didn't think I was big enough for football. And despite sharing the name as one of the greatest basketball players in the world, do you know what it's like to have a name like Jordan and not be that great in basketball?
Let it ride!
It's trauma. All jokes aside, I really just enjoyed running, even from when I was like a super little kid. And it was one of the things that I enjoyed about soccer. And so I thought, hey, maybe I'll give this a try. So whatever your reason is, just make sure you hold on to it as you continue your running journey. Because down the road, if you find yourself hitting a rut, you may be able to look back on that as a reason to keep going. Invest in a great pair of running shoes. And there's a number of things you want to take into an event. Obviously, there's going to be the terrain. So you're going to be road running, mountain running, spending most of your time on the track. And then there's also the type of event based off of whether or not you're training for a marathon or a 200-meter sprint. You want to just make sure you're in the right type of shoes. And one of the best ways to do that is to support your local run store. Working with some of the local experts, what they're going to do is help put you in the best type of shoe based off of your running gait, which just has to just do with the way that you run. And so if the words, pronation or supination confuse you at all, this is why you want to work with the experts. They're going to help put you in the best shoe for you right now. So don't get upset if, they don't suggest that you wear Nike Reacts. Reacts are cool. I own a pair. But if you're not about that life, not for real, and don't have an understanding of what type of shoes are best for your foot, don't get out here and play yourself. It'd be far better to spend maybe a little bit too much money on a pair of shoes that are right for you and then have to miss time due to injury later on or have to pay medical bills. Pick a distance and go.
Gotta go for a little run.
Try out different events. Try out different paces. And then one of 3 things will happen. 1, you'll find something you're naturally good at. 2, you'll find something you just enjoy and then just you dogged determined to get great at it. And the 3rd thing might just be just enjoy your thing. Listen, your form might not be great yet. Who cares? Keep moving. You're breathing. Yeah, you might be out of breath. Stop. Walk a little bit. Totally okay. Your opportunity now is just to try different things out. If you're in high school and aren't sure if you're a sprinter or a distance runner, work with your coach. If you're maybe just getting into running because of healthy living, or you saw the New York Marathon and really want to get out there and do it, start off with some shorter runs. Get out to your track, use some sort of fixed distance so that way you can run a bit, walk a bit. But the most important thing is to get started. Running is really great, the excitement is all there, but you've got to make sure you build time to recover and rest. Listen, running takes a toll on our bodies, and it may not seem like it, but the purpose of a rest day, your goal is where it may be tempting to, yes, I'm running 7 days a week and I'm going to go on this massive running streak. You may be better served sometimes taking a day off. Let those aches, those pains, those things that need to kind of work themselves out naturally, allow that time to take place. This is also a really great time to spend time, foam rolling, getting your massage on, doing some additional dynamic stretches or mobility drills. And I know I've just thrown a whole bunch of terms at you, but the main thing is just to make sure that you're taking time away from running so that your body can heal up and you can get back out there. Make sure you stay connected to other runners. This can be by way of an organized team, making sure you see different people at various races, connecting virtually like how I'm doing through this. Listen, running, while it is a individual sport, meaning that you run in order to get a particular place, it is a team thing, and it is important to be a part of the community one way or another, because there's certain days that just frankly suck when you're out there by yourself. I love hearing about someone's reason for running and wanting to get better. And so it also serves as an opportunity to help motivate me. Hopefully this has been super helpful to you. And I'll see you next time. Jordan Thomas, peace.